Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to play another game of Timeguessr. Alright, so what is this flag? I do not recognize that flag. What does this say? B-E-L... Could that be Belisaro? Could this be a Belarusian protest? I don't think it is. Let's see if I can zoom in here at all. No, I can't. What does this say over here? MTC. You know what? Let's just guess a Belarusian. What's the point? We're here to take guesses. Let's guess the capital, and I think that was fairly recent. Let's guess like 2020. Protest against Alexander Lukashenko, Belarus's first and only president who has been in office since 1994. I was right. I remember you didn't see a lot of this on the mainstream news, but some of the people I follow on social media are from Belarus. Wow, I'm pretty proud of that one. All right, let's jump into round number 2. Okay, so this is a photo we've had before. It is the UN in New York. And last time we had it, there was a typo that said it was from DC, but the creator of this game nicely commented on my video and told me that he fixed it, so shout out to you. And what year was this? I think it was 05. That sounds right. 05, and how close we're 10,000 points. Even though we had this before, that's still pretty impressive. I mean, come on. We've got a really strong start going into round 3 here. Oh, man. Okay, so I feel like this ruins my streak because this is Antarctica. Another photo we've already had. But there's no way to discern which part of Antarctica it was on. I mean, I'm going to guess right there. I feel like it was right here. Regardless, you know what? Let's guess right here. And it was like 2020 or something, or 2018. But there's no way to gauge where it is in Antarctica, so I am kind of disappointed because we had a pretty killer score to start this. So it was 2015, I mean, in Dumont d'Urville Scientific Station. So I should have guessed over there. We lost almost 5,000 points, but it is what it is. Let's keep the energy high, rolling into round 4 here. What do we have? All right, so we have a class of graduating. Is this sailors? Is this West Point? I feel like we had this photo before too, and I got it wrong. I don't actually know where West Point is, so I'm gonna guess right there. And I think this is fairly recent. There's no masks, so let's go like 16. So it's 15, and Navy and Marine Corps. Does it say where they were? Nah, they were down in Washington. Okay, so we were a little bit off, but you can't go too wrong guessing East Coast. And our final round is another repeat. It's unfortunate, so we're going to play one more game here. But there's just a limited number of photos. I think this is a one-man project, and he does a very great job, don't get me wrong. I just hope at some point he has the time and maybe the funds if he needs to run some ads on the website or something to add some more pictures to it. So another 9,900 round. Final score 44,000. Man, if it wasn't for that Antarctica guess, we'd have been almost 50,000 points. If we could have added 4,000 to that, whew, that would have been a crazy game. Alright, let's play one more game here. Hopefully we get some new pictures. And before we jump in, if you guys are liking the video, give me a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and post your best scores down in the comments below. Alright, so this is... what is this? It's a military of some sort, of course. Is this the Azerbaijani flag? I think this is, so of course I'm going to guess the capital. Where's Azerbaijan? Here we go, and I believe Baku is the capital. Where would this be? Is there a palace somewhere? Maybe up here? What year is this? Nobody in the audience is wearing masks. Granted, I don't know that they would be anyways, an event like this. It doesn't look super, super recent. I'm going to guess 2015. And it was 2013, but it was in Azerbaijan. I love when the flags give it away. I don't know all the flags of the world, but I know upwards of 150, I'd say. 9,700 points to start things off. That's pretty strong. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. Okay, so what am I supposed to do with this? The photo quality is not great, which leads me to believe this is sometime after the 20s. I feel like they had really crisp photos, and then they changed the technology to make it smaller and more portable, and then the photo quality dropped a little bit. So I'm going to guess late 30s, early 40s. And I do think it has to be Antarctica or the North Pole or potentially Greenland. But I think Antarctica is the best guess. I'm going to go up here because that looks very rocky. And what year are we going to go with? Let's go 41. Okay, so what's this say? Personnel of Operation Tabarin, unloading supplies at Port Lockroy. Code name for a British expedition to the Antarctic, so I'm glad we picked down there. Ah, the Falklands. Okay, so how far off were we? We were only 300 kilometers off and only 3 years off, so overall, pretty decent score. And here's the other Antarctic one I complained about. Let's see if we can remember where it was. It should be somewhere around here, maybe right there. And I don't actually remember the year. That's a bit embarrassing. Let's go 2016. It was 15, so I was closer. And yeah, this time we were only 250 kilometers away. So we did improve on the score quite a bit there. Okay, so I don't remember if we had this in a game I played on video or if it was one of my practice games. I have seen this before, and I remember I got it wrong. It is New Zealand, but I don't remember the year. I feel like if I played this enough, I could get just about a perfect score. Alright, so it says Davenport, AK. Is that Auckland? Is there a suburb called Davenport here? Are there beaches here? Madison Bay. Howlick. What beach was this called? Cheltenham. Cheltenham. I'm sure I butchered that pronunciation. I'm sorry to all my New Zealand followers. I'm sure there's like one guy from New Zealand who sits there and like, oh yeah, gotta watch this video. And I appreciate you, dude. I really do. Alright, so I could look around here forever. Let's just scroll the coast looking for Davenport. Nothing's jumping out at me. AK, Davenport. Could it be Southern Island? This might not even be New Zealand. I might be remembering wrong. Alright, let's just guess. I mean, I'm still gonna guess near Auckland. I'll guess down in this area. Well, no, that looks pretty desolate. Whatever, I'll guess Auckland and just hope it's close. It could be somewhere up north. But the year. Okay, so what can we go on? The women aren't wearing swimsuits. They're wearing like full on. Well, that might be swimming costumes of the time. We have glass bottles of soda. The kids don't look like, even the little boys don't look like they're in swimming trunks. Maybe it's cold. Maybe I should actually guess further south and it's colder. Maybe it's Wellington. Hmm. Well, I could spend all day looking here. Let's just guess right there. And what year are we going to guess? Let's do 1913. Whew, man. Okay, so I was 12 years off. I definitely lost some points there. And I should have stuck in Auckland. That's what overthinking gets me. I think this was the round I spent the longest on, and it's the one I got the lowest score on. I believe this is the final round. Alright, so is this... It's not an Australian flag. Is it like Fiji? Alright. I've noticed I say alright a lot. I kind of use that as my Alright. Is that a Fijian flag, or am I just really overthinking it? You know what? It's the last round. I'm not going to break my high score. Let's just send it for Fiji and see what happens. Fiji. Suva. Of course, we're going to go Suva. That's the capital. And is there like a palace or something? Immigration. DHL. Man, DHL is everywhere. Suva Fiji Temple? I think that might be a religious temple, but let's go with it. And what year are we thinking? Yeah, I think this is pre-World War II. 34? A little bit later. Let's go 38. 37. Okay, so it was 31, and that was Australia. Was this like an old Australian flag, or am I just dumb? Let me look this up real quick. Australian flag. Okay. I think this is the Australian flag. I'm just looking at it in reverse. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed because I was just talking about flags earlier in this video. Yep, that's what I deserve. 37,000 points. Well, it's not a great score, but nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and consider coming back and watching another one. Thanks for stopping by.